Hello friends, this is Sheikh. Welcome to another video. So as I mentioned in the previous video, one of my major milestone for this account is hitting 100k. And we started this journey at 53k. I started recording this journey at 53k. So as it stands right now, account is at 97k. So we are tantalizingly close to reaching 100k. So when do I expect us meeting our 100k goal? So before I answer that, where do you think the market is heading in December? Please answer in the comments. People are expecting a Santa rally in December, but I'm not quite sure since the strong rally in November might have stolen some of the thunder from the expected December rally. Also, the strong November rally would cause some of the large ETFs and mutual funds to rebalance their portfolio, resulting in another downside selling pressure. There is another negative news as well. Weekly initial jobless claim numbers. So the keyword is initial. So the weekly initial jobless claim numbers were at 778k, which is the second week with claims above 30k or more. The lowest pandemic era number is 711k, so 778k is significantly higher. With the second pandemic wave, this number can only go higher, at least in the short run. But on the bright side, the continuing jobless claims. So before it was initial, now it's continuing claims. It came down from 6.37 million to 6.07 million compared to the previous week. Also, GDP is expected to grow in the Q4 as well. And the FANG stocks were not part of the November rally. So the capital can rotate back to FANG in December. And this can help keep the November momentum going into December. Of course, a new stimulus package in December can also sustain the positive momentum. So going back to the original question, when do I expect to meet the 100k goal? And my answer is within the next 30 days. I don't think there is going to be a significant crash in December. Yes, November had a 10% gain, but I don't expect another 10% gain in December. But to reach 100k, I only need a little bit over 3% gain. So even if the market remains flat in December, with my covered calls, dividends, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to reach 100k by December 31st. So all right, let's see how this portfolio performed in the previous weeks since the last video. By the way, I'm really hating the update Robinhood made to their charts. I prefer the older style charts. Anyways, it is what it is. Which they also added a year-to-date performance metric, which they did not. So for the day, I'm up by approximately 0.5% or $500. And then for the week, I'm up by 2.78% or $2,600. For the month, I'm up by 19.13% or $15,000 approximately. And then for 3 months, I'm up by 9.28% or $8,000 up. And for the year, I'm up by 42.64% or $29,000. And overall, since the beginning of time, this account is up by 53.63% or $34,000. And I had to calculate this because Robinhood doesn't give this number. This portfolio has gained $27,000 year to date, which equates to 38.5%. So compared to gains of SPY index or SPX index for 2020, which is 12% by the way, my portfolio return has been more than 3 times. But does that make me a trading genius? Not really. I attribute a significant part of my returns to accidentally timing the bounce from the March low. So 2021 is going to be a significant year for me. 2021 would tell me whether I'm really beating the market or 2020 was just a fluke. And for those who are interested in the trades that I executed since the last video, here it goes. So the last video was uploaded on 11/14. So these are the trades since then. So I had bought 100 Adobe to sell call options against. So I immediately sold. I bought Adobe for $460 a pop, and then sold covered calls against it for $462.5, which made me like $580. And subsequently, in the same week, I sold a short call. That means short call means I bought back the previous call that I sold, and then sold another call for the next week. So I netted $65 there. I did the same for Disney, $20 there. And then I did the same with Adobe. Remember, I had initially sold a call at 462.5. So by 11.99, I bought back this one, and then sold another covered call for the next week, which netted me $300. Did the same next week for Microsoft, which netted me $31. Also, Microsoft announced dividends of $73, but that will only be credited in December. And just this week, I sold another short call against the same Adobe, which netted me $491. And as the price, as of this Friday, I don't think I'll be able to sell more covered calls against Adobe, because the price of Adobe has kind of increased to $480. And I've been selling covered calls around the 465 range. So now my covered call is sitting at $465. So I won't be able to roll it out further. I mean, if the price of Adobe comes down to, let's say, 470, 475-ish, then I'd be able to roll it again. But next week, if the price goes to, let's say, 500 or 510, I would have to let the stock go and look at some other buying opportunity. Also had to buy to close my Disney because Disney was getting very close to my strike price, and I didn't want to lose Disney stocks because that's one of my long-term stocks. So I had to buy back this particular options at $44. If you see, I only made $20 initially when I sold it, so I had to buy it back for $44. So that's kind of like a net loss of $24. But that's how the game is played. So if you see, most of it is profit. It's just a loss of $24. So I'm okay with that. So that's all I have for you today, folks. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next video, ciao.